Hello, I'm Czardus, and let's play Cities Skylines. Welcome back to 5B1C. This will be my third and final episode of Round 3, and we are going to hopefully see more of this development in here fill in, but I also want to squeeze in more industry because the unemployment rate is high enough. I don't think I'm going to get around to being able to add all of the sprawl that I intended at the beginning of the week, but that's okay because we will get more industry in and hopefully set up the next person who I think will be City Planner Plays, but we haven't quite confirmed the schedule or the order for round 3 yet. So be sure to check the calendar. I hope to get that updated soon. But what I want to do is come over here and we're going to get oil industry in here. And we're going to do that. First of all, we have a small warehouse here that isn't set up for anything. Waste transfer. Okay, it's really just to see things. That's fine. I will incorporate that into my plan then. So what I'm going to do is we have track side here. That'll be fine. We're going to get an industrial district in here as well. And I'm hoping not to have to cut into that hill too much. But it is kind of a tight spot, but there's a lot of unique factories that we need to be able to build, and we can't do that without having any oil industry. So we're going to come in here, and we'll call this trap side industry. And we're going to try and fit this in as tight as we can. We need to get the big... We can get that over here. Okay, yep. That is all set. We have a few things unlocked. The biggest thing we need to do is import oil. And we're going to try and get that close to this train station because that is where the imports are going to come. And I'm wondering... It's too big that way. But if we place this and then turn it this way... might be able to make that work. Yeah, we can work with this. We're going to move this out a little bit so we can move that over there. That will work. And then we can get a road in here, and then we'll be able to finally import some oil and get a couple of plants in for creating plastic. And then that should unlock the ability to do a few more unique factories. So we'll get that in there. And this just needs to be the same height as that, I think. Yeah, that all looks much better. So now we should be importing oil. We're going to set that to full because we want to make sure that we get a lot of oil imported there. And then we are going to see what we can fit in here. So we can get oil sludge plant. And the nice thing is a lot of these buildings are kind of small. So we can get a couple of them in here. I don't want to have them on the main trap side road though. So we're going to have these be on the ground. Yeah, get 1, 2 right there. Oh, those fit perfect in there. And that will be able to go that way. Did I forget to turn off day-night cycle? I did. Look at that. I'm like, why is it getting so dark? Of course. I do that a lot. And some of you may know that. But so this is going to create petroleum. And I think the only thing we have to store petroleum, is the warehouse. So we're going to do that here. That is storing petroleum now. And as soon as we get to the next level, we'll speed this up. Then we will get some plastic, I believe. We do have a little bit of traffic developing here. I'm wondering if I need to adjust some of this here. We're going to go ahead and create a turn lane. That should work. There we go. So that should open up a little bit more flow there. And that is all good. Then they're still waiting to import. we're getting a little bit in here, and like I said, it will take a little bit of time to get that going. Let's check. Unemployment is 12% still. So in the meantime, let's also expand Dale Farm, because we have more fertile land here, and of course that will add more trucks, but I'm okay with that. Let's come in here and we'll get the dirt road, which I believe is here. Yep. And this is 440 that we want to go. And then let's see what farmland we have. We've been doing the small ones. Let's keep doing that. Slope too steep. Okay, let's try and smooth that out then. Or, you know what I can do? The power of move it comes in handy with stuff like this. That mostly works. We do need to get a little bit of a road up this way. But I think we can just go like that, and that should be fine. It's going to be a super steep road, though. I don't like that. I like that curve there. Might be able to work with this. Yeah, that works for me. Then over here, we're going to bring this one, continue to be straight a little bit further. And we can get a couple more of these in. Put them on that side. There we go. So now we've got this whole thing up here. That still doesn't have road access, though. There we go. And we'll just bring this one up a little bit to make that a little less steep there. Yeah. And then we'll get some water in here. Then we'll check on the oil. So that really increases the amount of crops that are coming out. We're really exporting a lot of crops, and I wonder if we can get a rail out here. Where do we have the rail? So the rail comes in this way. I wonder, what is the terrain like there? It goes into a tunnel. I might be able to work this. We don't have a ton of space there. But I'd like to get cargo rail out here. Let's do this. We're going to copy the station. That's not the right one. This one. You're gonna make all those residents mad. So maybe we put it over here. And it's gonna be a tricky thing to work with there as well. Or we get rid of the round. Well, no, we're not gonna get rid of the roundabout. I'd be in trouble if I did that. We'll just put this here. And then we're going to lower it down quite a bit. There can be a sunken rail. Yeah, and then we'll make this an elevated road here. Just because then we can move this rail over a little bit to give it a reason for that having been elevated. And we can sink it a little bit more. There, that looks good. And then this rail, we're going to grab the two-way North American rail, and we need to connect it over this way. We're going to start underground, and then I'll come back and change it in a minute. But this is the rail right here. That's that is the subway. I think we can bring it right like this. I don't want it to take out those homes, though. Okay, well, we will hope that that kind of works. Over here, we're going to make this now ground level for a little bit. There. No, that looks silly. We will make this a tunnel. Even though I don't like tunneling the rail. I think that will ease up a whole lot of our traffic. And that should almost immediately start to see some traffic come in. Or some alleviation of the traffic. We do want ground level here. Autosave coffee time. And we're going to bring this road like that. Now let's see where we're at. We need to come down a little bit from there. And somehow we need to get this up to there. And I guess one thing we could do is we could raise this up, and it doesn't need to be quite so low. In fact, we could... it's too much. We could put this here, and then we don't even have to have that be an elevated track or road. Then this can be on the same level as that. Move it a little closer. That can be up there. And then let's also come in here. And we're going to smooth this out a little bit. So now let's see how that looks if we have it be a sunken rail. Actually, I don't mind that now. That isn't too bad. We can come in here and we're going to level this to this height now. Which all of that is quite a bit better. We'll widen this a tiny bit. And we'll get a key here. I'll do that in a minute. I want to get this functioning first. So then this road can come down here and it should be able to just curve right in. And not be too steep. Perfect. And then this can be ground level again. Like that. And then we just need water in here. And that should be functional. And it should alleviate a lot of the traffic that we have going on there. So that is one thing to do. Then we are going to work on getting that key that I mentioned in there. So one trick is to come over to the water. And we will use... we might want to just use the regular one. But actually this will look better. Fenceless Seawall. We're going to do this. Although I don't like the... Does this one have no streetlights? Bummer. Yeah, I think we're going to have to just do the regular one. Because it does not have any props on it. So we come in here and we just get this here. It will work as a retaining wall. Although I think we may actually have a retaining wall in the asset pack. We do. Let's do this. Grass. Where was that? Over here. Yeah, actually, I kind of like this. We are going to move this over just a little bit, though. But because it has that concrete on this side, I think it looks fine. Then it comes right over there, yeah. So that is a nice retaining wall there. I don't think we need one on the other side, although we could just straighten this all the way there. There, I kind of like that. So then now we've got this rail is working. I saw a train go by there. We've got a lot going on there. Very good. Then we can come back over here and make sure that I don't still have that key there. Okay. Now let's check on the industry. Our oil is almost full. We are producing petroleum, which is really good to see. We just need to get enough workers. No, we need to produce enough. So that's the only thing we're waiting on. And one thing we could do is we could always paint the oil resource on here. But for now, I think we'll just stick with this. I'm okay importing, even though we're not losing any money. We're importing the oil and then we are turning it into petroleum. Now we're losing money, of course. Once I say that, we start losing. Okay, let's add more to Dale Farm. Unemployment hasn't improved. We have a little bit of the non-usable space there. And I feel like Dale Farm should really focus on production now. And we'll get a lot of that over here by the train track. So let's come in here. And we already have a flour mill, a small warehouse. We must have a bakery somewhere. Yeah, a bakery does exist. Let's go ahead and get more. Do we have a maintenance building? No. We don't, so we should get that too. And I don't know, we have one workers' barracks. Let's go ahead and get a maintenance building in here. And then we'll get another flour mill over here. We have to expand the industry area a little bit. Dale Farm is a really nice size. So now we've got 2 flour mills in here. Could get another one over here, actually. We have 3 flour mills now. We have a maintenance thing there. Traffic flow is going down. Biffa left us in good condition at like 84%, but where are we getting a hotspot now? Still over here. And we're having issues here. Is this a timed light? I don't think this timed light is operating quite the way it's supposed to. Everybody is trying to get on the highway from there. I wonder if we can add... Yeah, let's add highway access over here. I know that's not ideal, but where do we have an interchange here, and we have one over here. We don't have any. I guess this might make sense here. No, it's kind of tight there. But that's our problem. We have everybody trying to, like, anybody who wants to get on the highway is having to come down here from this area. So you can see that we have a lot of traffic coming down this road to get on the highway here. And then it's a really tight interchange there. We also don't really have a way for people to get from here. I guess we do have that road there. It goes through that neighborhood. But maybe if we add a new road... that's a big hill. Not many people are going downtown. That's one interesting thing, is that there isn't much traffic downtown. It's all over here in Bayview. And I think it's because we don't have much highway access. So we've got all these cars. Like you are your post office. Hearse. A lot of these are services here. Where are you going? You're trying to get over to Concord Valley, actually. Let's see the overall traffic routes. Yeah, we need some... I guess they're all going that way. I think I want to add another on-ramp over here. We're going to do it. So we'll go ahead and add a very simple diamond interchange here. Okay, so now we've got the on-ramp here, and I think I just want to adjust the traffic a little bit. I'm hoping that I can find an asymmetric road that still has the bike lanes here. I don't think I'll be able to find one. Oh, here we go. Yeah, asymmetric with the bike lane. And we need to add a node here. It's not perfect because it doesn't, this one doesn't like the node there. But it does get us the turn lanes that we need there, which is exactly what we were going for here. And then I think over here we can just get, it would be great if we have a 4-lane one with bike lanes. But I don't think we have that. And I'd really like to not see anything there, but I think what we're going to do here is we're going to put a stop sign here and a stop sign here. And then we'll get stop signs there. Like that. And then junction restrictions. That's not the one I want. I want this one. We're going to allow these ones to go through. So hopefully that will keep the traffic flowing smoothly through this little area here. And that should alleviate some of the traffic that we see coming down this way. Yeah, that has already made a big difference there. We're up to 81% again, so that is good. We have fixed that issue, and let's check on oil over here. We still don't quite have enough. Let's go ahead and fast forward a little bit because I want to make sure I leave this with there being plastic being produced. But in the meantime, one thing I wanted to comment on is I'm recording this after my first video came out, and there's a few of the early recording or the early comments have come out, and they've said that, oh no, you've destroyed the mining feel here. And a couple of thoughts on that. One, I think that is natural progression as the city expands out this way and there gets to be more and more people. Developers are going to buy up land and develop. They're going to fill land with what they can when they can to make money. And in this case, that was putting homes on this hill, even though it goes right into the old historic or like the older part of town that was the mining town here. And the other thing I wanted to mention about that is the entire idea of this series of the 5 builders, 1 city, and this season in particular is that we each have control over the entire city. And that was intended to make sure that we have, you know, we have a little bit of an idea of what other people want to do, but we should feel free to destroy what other people have made or make changes as it made sense for the city. And I really felt that this development here makes a lot of sense. I'd love to see more residential in here, but I'm starting to feel like we're going to need more industry in here because we have a lot of jobs. We might try and figure out how to work with this hill a little bit too. I think there's a little bit of space back in here for another factory, especially with the rail right in here. But I think that is kind of where I see things going. We'll see how that turns out, and I'm totally fine if it goes in a different direction, and I know everybody else is as well. Now, let's check on the, I mean, we're so close. 460, let's just let the time pass a little bit, and then I will be back. And there we go. We are at level 2 at that. So now we can do petrochemical plant, which is what I wanted. So we're going to get that in here really quick. Let's see how big it is. Oil. Tavern. Let's put this in here. Yeah, we can get one here. And if I do a little bit of changes here, we can fit another one in here. We're going to move this back a tiny bit. There we go. So now we've got petroleum being, or plastic being produced as well, which will be really good. Though that will also add more traffic. Speaking of traffic, I noticed that we have another spot here, and I just want to kind of do a little bit of analysis here to see where they're going. We have a lot of people getting off and coming down this way, and coming all the way over here to Green Park. Do we not have... Oh, my mouse went weird there. So we have a path here. To get down here, they have to... Oh, there's another exit here. Why are they coming down this way instead? They could go through there and come this way. They could get off there. Or they could get off here. So it's definitely possible that they can get from there down to here over this way instead of coming down here, but that is the path they're choosing to take. So we're getting a lot of people that are getting off here and then going down that way. And I wonder... A lot of the people also are coming from here, and they're trucks that are coming down this way. So part of it is the industry, which is what we expected, but I'd really like to see more of that rail taking place. And I wonder, where is the rail underground here? So the rail comes here, and it does not connect. Oh, that way. I mean, yeah, it does. It goes that way. So they could be shipping from there. Oh, but it doesn't connect there. Okay. So what we need to do is we need to get this... No, that's not a rail. This rail here connected to that. It is connected. Well, so we should be seeing more cargo coming through on the rail instead of on the trucks here. But it is what we have. I wonder if we just added another lane here, if that would help. Let's do that. We're going to get 2 ramps here. And we want 3 lanes going straight and 2 getting off. So we need a 5-lane concrete highway. We'll do that. And then we can expand the lanes. Let's make this transition a little bit further back here. So we go to 4 lanes, and then we go to 5 lanes here. Now I've got a little bit of node work to do here. Okay, so that should allow them to grab their lanes a long time earlier, especially the ones that are going right. They won't have to stop for everybody who's then turning left. So that should really smooth that out a little bit as well. And yeah, we're leaving traffic at about the same spot we left it before. And here we are now producing plastic and petroleum, which we do need a warehouse for the plastic now that I'm thinking of it. Or not the the plastic. We can get that one right back in here too. We've got petroleum and plastic being stored there. That will be good. So that will leave it for me. We have filled in all of this over here in Green Hill. I like it a lot. We have 13% unemployment, so we are ready for more industry. The people up here have a beautiful view of the sound, even though they should be low-level housing. Yeah, I mean, these guys are still getting up to level 2, even way up here. But I like it a lot. I think it looks great. It adds to this hillside community quite a bit, and I'm very pleased. Let's just close with following a car perhaps down this path. If anybody is heading that way, ooh, even better, let's follow this cyclist. So that'll be it for me for this week. I'm going to sign off here, and if you choose to watch this little cinematic of the bicyclist riding down this hill back and forth, switchback, then do that. But otherwise, thanks for watching. Be sure to check out my other content as well as all of the other great creators in this series. Everybody involved has done amazing work, and they do amazing work on their other stuff too. So that's it for me. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time around. Take care.